Today we're going to be talking about how to invest $1,000 for a quick return. I mean, the quickest return. I have been able to get my entire investment back in 24 hours in one case, 48 hours in another. Another case I was able to get it back. No, there was two cases where I got it back in 24 hours and one case where I got it back in 48 hours. I've also lost 100% of my investment as well. I'll discuss that in this video, but I'm going to talk to you about some unprecedented opportunities that people are not aware of. The vast majority of people walking around on the planet today do not even know this is possible. People from traditional finance would think that these sort of returns are just unrealistic, but I'm going to tell you right now, cryptocurrency in general, there are some opportunities. We're not talking about just buying Bitcoin waiting for the price to go up. We're talking about being able to create a passive income and being able to get an ROI or return on your investment in many cases very, very quickly. And this video is very timely because I'm going to talk to you about an opportunity coming up that's going to be launching tomorrow. I'm going to be giving you the details on that. But before we get there, let me just kind of cover some groundwork, get you caught up to speed. Some of you are going to be familiar with this. Some of you are not. By the way, welcome to the channel. If you're a new viewer, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you love earning passive income, if you love making money, and you want to explore the world of cryptocurrency, be sure to hit that subscribe button and mash that bell notification icon. Be sure to click all because I'm going to be giving you great content about cryptocurrency, investing in cryptocurrency, and earning a passive income with cryptocurrency. With that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. In fact, this is an entertainment channel. Don't even consider it an education channel. Use my channel as just to hear my journeys, my ramblings on what I believe about cryptocurrency, but then go do your own research. Today, what I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to make you aware of something that many of you who are new to the channel probably have no clue that this even exists or that it's even possible, but this is extraordinary and you need to be aware of it, particularly if you're looking for some way to, throw some money because you want to get a quick return and potentially turn that into a long-term passive income. By the way, if you want to learn how to build a true passive income business, go down in the description, subscribe to the Crypto Passive Profits newsletter. Again, that link is down in the description. Okay, so here we go. I put out a video a while back called Cryptocurrency Passive Profits Income 2020, the Mogul Method. Now, in that video, I discussed how you could earn an income like a casino mogul. And I mean literally earn revenue from online casinos, particularly in the cryptocurrency space. We're not talking about gambling at the casinos. We're not talking about actually, trying to use some sort of strange betting strategy to be able to win. No, we're talking about with these online casinos, you can literally, like Bet Theory here, you can literally come on here. You can mine the token, and I teach you how to do it in that video. I'll link it above. I'll put it down in the description, the Mogul Method. You can literally mine the token, and when you mine the token, you can earn dividends or a percentage of the revenue share earned from the casino. And everyone does it a little bit differently, but literally, I have, there was one called Hypertron in 24 hours. I ROI'd on that one. Another one called Rocket Games, I believe, and Rocket may still be around. Hypertron's defunct now. That's the thing. In some cases, these businesses don't succeed, but you can actually make your money back before they fail. That's what I did with Hypertron, Rocket Games, and then BitLex is still around, but they're not doing a whole lot. But I ROI'd or made my initial investment back on BitLex within, I think it was 48 hours, maybe 72 hours, 2 or 3 days. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then I continued to earn from Hypertron and Rocket specifically. I earned on those for weeks, like several months before they finally, I think Rocket Games might still be out there. I don't know if it's active or not. There's so much that you can earn here and it can happen so fast. So how does it work? First of all, you use the Mogul Method, you mine the tokens. But there's a couple, and I'm going to talk to you about the way you maximize your opportunity here in a minute. But just the basics, you mine the tokens. Every day you basically withdraw, but you can withdraw the tokens or they send it directly to your account. With Bitfear, you have to withdraw. With Moolah, which I did a video a while back on Moolah. With Moolah, you have to come here and manually withdraw as well. You come here, click dividends. And I don't have any yet because I've already withdrawn them, but in a couple of hours, I'm going to be getting ADTRX, that's roughly $1.60. Literally a dollar, maybe it's closer to $2. And I will average now on the math that I did. By the way, if you go watch my video that I did, if you go back and look at that video, I talk about earning 56% return. After that video, I did some math, and I showed you the math in the video. I showed you my earnings. If you saw this right here, you notice, you're like, wow, Wealth has got a lot more tokens. And that video only had about 9,000 of these CNR tokens. But when I did that video, I went back and I did some math. Moolah, if you reinvest daily for the entire year, it ends up being something ridiculous, like 72, 76% a year earnings. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait a minute, you told me you got it all back in a day or two. I'll explain that in a minute. But long term, you're talking about a project, a company, a business that's been around for 18 months or more, earning 50-something% a year without reinvesting and compounding. And if you're compounding your earnings 70-something% a year, that's insane. And there's no reason, I mean, we have no indication that Moolah should not continue. And by the way, these opportunities are brand new. Like the very first, cryptocurrency casino to allow you to earn this way, it came out like probably 2.5 years ago. So you're talking about an industry that is in its infancy. There's online casinos, but we're talking about casinos that allow you to mine tokens similar to Moolah. So when I play on Moolah, I get paid in tokens, but I don't just outright play. I mine, as I teach in the mogul method. The way you maximize your profits is a little bit high risk, but what you do is you get in early on day one. Because if you come here, for example, let me show you something. Oh, here we go. There's a ring down here. So if you see down here, there are people that have wagered a lot, and you get tokens based off your wagering. They've wagered a lot. Now, I don't know if they've mined it or if they've just been, gamblers. But if they're wagering, this guy here probably gets, I did some math, just some, back of the envelope type math. He's getting somewhere around $50 to $90 a day, and Moolah is really small compared to something like Bet Fury. I mean, the jackpot here is at 130. Tron, which Tron's roughly 2.5 cents. When you look at Bet Fury, you come here. What was there? Here, Bet Fury is sitting here at $575,000 worth of Bitcoin waiting to get paid out. Then they got, was that $200 and something, $300,000 worth of Tron waiting to get paid out. So this one is far larger than Moolah. I'll link that video above on Moolah. You can see where I was talking about making 56% a year. You can see how we did that. Now, how do you get your ROI back so fast? Like, how do you get it back in a day or 2 or 3 if it's possible? And it may not be possible. There's a couple of things you want to look at, and there's a couple of things you need to be prepared for. First thing is you need to look at how do they pay out. Do they pay out a small percent? Like Bet Fury pays out like 3% of that pool every day, 3%. And the reason they do that is to create consistency in your earnings, so it's a small amount. Where Moolah pays out the whole pool every day. Every day. If you go back and look at my video, I showed you 27 days of payouts with 9,000 tokens. And they pay that pool out every single day, so the number goes up and down a lot. There's a lot of variance in what you earn, where Bet Fury is very consistent. But when they pay out the majority of the pool, 50%, something or more, you can ROI, if you get in on day one when it launches, you can get it back in 30 days. You can get it back you can get 30% back in a day, 20% back in a day. You could ROI in a few days in some cases. And again, that's not a guaranteed, this is not financial advice, but the reason that's possible is because when it launches, you're not diluted by, a million tokens being out there. As more players are playing, more tokens are being quote unquote mined. And I explained that in the mogul method, how that works. So go watch that video if you're new to the channel. But more and more people are playing, so more tokens get mined. In the beginning, your earnings are high, but you start getting diluted very, very quickly initially. So if you go in hard and fast, like I was reading in Telegram earlier, in this DApp that's about to launch, this website that's about to launch, people are talking about mining for 24 hours straight, 72 hours straight. And why? Because they want to get in early and they want to compound for a couple of days and try to grow it. Now, it's a higher risk strategy to do that, but they want to get in early. They want to go hard and fast because they want to be able to get their return faster. And if people keep playing, anytime everybody checks out the new kid on the block, everybody's going to flock. Volume will be high early on. But if you go in early and play, that's how our ROI is so fast on Hypertron. And by the way, people stopped playing on Hypertron. Like I ROI'd and then I was getting like point something percent a day, like nothing. 0.0 something percent a day. But I had already but it was all free money at that point. So I'm literally going to take $1,000 worth of cryptocurrency and go hardcore into this next project. I mean, hardcore. What am I talking about? Chips. I've talked about chips before in this channel, but I'm about to give you an update on what's going on with chips. And I'll put a link in the description. It's a referral link. You'll be supporting the channel. I'll put a link in the description for chips. But here's the thing with chips. Chips is a brand new gaming platform coming out. It launches Saturday, the 29th. They haven't announced an hour yet, the exact hour. You can follow them on Telegram. They have a Telegram. Right here. You can follow them on Telegram, and they're going to be announcing it tomorrow. Here's a screenshot of the platform, what it looks like. So you want to know, how do you get a token? Every $30 on the platform wagered. I didn't say $30 lost or $30 won. Every $30 wagered is going to get you a token, which is quite expensive for a lot of these platforms. The good news about that is you get diluted a lot slower. Plus, they're talking about, if I read right in the Telegram, they're talking about a 1% house edge. That's going to be extremely low. That is among the lowest of all gaming platforms. That's good for players. At the end of the day, you want players playing. That's enormous. That's awesome for players. They're talking about having consistent promotions. If you read in the Telegram, like they are planning to run a real business. Like they are talking about promotions they're going to be running, things they're going to be doing. I'm excited. There's 692 people in this Telegram right now, and it's not even launched yet. This thing launches in less than a couple of days, and I'm going to absolutely go in. Now, here's the risk. The risk is that it launches, it's buggy, the website doesn't work. That's a risk. I will tell you they pushed the launch back twice. They just finished a beta testing phase this week. Supposedly everything's looking good. Testing's good. They're good to go for Saturday. This is going to be extraordinary. Now, if you watch this video at some point in the future, chips is still going. It may be a great business. It's like Moolah. Moolah is a great business. It's like BetFury. BetFury is doing well. They've been going on a year plus probably. Love BetFury. Absolutely love it. In fact, by the way, let me just show you something. When I talk about cryptocurrencies real quick and rare opportunities, this is new. People would not even believe this exists. But check this out. This is a promotion this website's doing. They just did this last week, I think. So you get 25 free Satoshi, which is nothing, pennies. But you get that every 25 minutes or so. But you can do that. You can claim it an unlimited number of times. I claimed it a while ago before I started this video. But check this out. You can buy these Ruby boxes. So this is just over $100 worth of Bitcoin. And I've got if you get it for 30 days, you make 15%. 15% in a month. In a month. Where else in traditional finance can you legitimately earn 15% in a month? And as you can see, by the way, I've got all these running. I'm going to actually withdraw a lot of this to be able to take it into chips with me. But that's 15% a month. And by the way, when I start withdrawing from chips, after I mine as much as I'm going to mine it hard, probably for at least 2 or 3 days. And then I'll kind of watch how it plays out. And if it's doing well and we ROI really fast, or it looks like you're going to ROI within, my expectation is not that I'm going to make my full return on investment within a day or two. I hope to be able to do it within less than 30 days. And if it looks like that, then I'm just going to keep compounding. My goal is to get to roughly, at the 90-day point, because it will slow down probably at 30, 60, 90 days. It should start to slow down and you'll get to your normal players. I'm talking about chips now after launch. At that 90-day point, though, what I'm hoping at that point is that I'm doing about $10 a day. and then I'm going to be taking that and withdrawing it, and I'm going to be bringing it back over here to Bet Theory, and I'm going to buy some more of these boxes as long as I have them. This is a limited promotion. This isn't indefinitely. They tell you how many they have to sell. They basically had a marketing budget, and it's part of the marketing budget. But I'm going to come up in here. I'm going to buy some more. You can buy, I think, up to 10 at a time, and I got them for 30 days, and I'm actually planning to buy an emerald box, and hopefully I can go all the way to a sapphire box. You get a little, these are your numbers. Hopefully I can get to a sapphire box. Making 12% in a month on what is essentially, what's that? That's $5 million. That's $500. Making 12% a month on $500, and you can buy 10 at a time. I mean, my goodness. That's crazy. But that's the sort of opportunities that exist in crypto, and people don't even know that. They're not even aware that that happens. I'm getting ready to, I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just withdrawing from these other two, Moolah and Bet Fury, not doing a whole lot here. But Chips, you can follow me. You can subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be running. I'll let you know what I'm doing, how it's going. But I'm going to take $1,000. I'm going to come in hard and fast, and I'm going to play it, mine it using the mogul method. And my whole goal is to just be able to ROI as quick as possible, and then hopefully get to about $10 or more, $15, $20, $30 a day, hopefully. Now, I think I'm going to be a little bit light on that. I ended up going in, if you saw my video on Moolah, you know that I went in pretty big on Moolah. And I did it when I realized, wow, 70-something%. And I felt like I should probably diversify a little bit. But because I had about $1,500 US worth of crypto that I was going to bring in here. But now I'm going to bring in about $1,000. So I'll keep you posted on how it goes for me. I'm not telling you to come into Chips, but what I am telling you is you need to research cryptocurrency. There's extraordinary opportunities. I'm going to be talking on my channel. My last video I just put up, I talked about how you can make 20% a year. Where else in finance can you make 20% a year? 20% a year, a project with a working business model. They're paying you 20% a year to hold their token. Then there's another project for the cryptocurrency debit card, crypto.com. I'll put a link down in the description. They'll pay you $50 in their token for getting their Ruby card. Costs you about $160, which, by the way, all you do is buy $160 worth of their token. You don't actually buy the card. Then they'll give you $50 worth of their tokens, which you can sell that $50 if you wanted. And that would just be profit at that point. And they pay you a cash back. But that's another video for another time. There's so many opportunities. There's actually 2 opportunities I'm going to be talking about. I'm planning to make a video on over the next month. I'm still watching them, still doing some research. Want to make sure they're 2 good projects, paying well. One's paying 80% a year. One's paying at this point 106, 107% a year. I'll give you the details. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds absolutely crazy. And I'm not saying that they're not high risk platforms. And when I say platforms, I mean high risk companies. These are all businesses, legitimate businesses. I'm not saying they're not high risk, but what I am saying is it's not some sort of a scam. It's not like it's a Ponzi or something. They're literally paying you. Now they're paying you in their cryptocurrency token, but you can sell that token and cash out at any point in time. And in both of these projects, the prices typically when something pays out, when I see something paying out more than 16 to 20%. In their token, it's a different type of project that I'm talking about. Typically, the price of the token will drop a lot. These 2 projects, they keep developing, and the price of the token has actually gone up, even though they're paying these crazy returns, which is insane. That's totally different than using the mogul method, totally different concept. The mogul method is all about online gaming and being able to earn a percentage of the profits that the casinos earn, essentially. It's a unique opportunity that doesn't exist like this anywhere else outside of the crypto space. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto, welcome. If you've been here for a while, congratulations. The cryptocurrency is without a doubt going to change the world, and you're one of the first ones here. Now, with that being said, I had a video planned. I actually had it all laid out about if you look up online like how to invest $1,000 for a quick return, they're going to be talking about all these high risk type businesses, like go start a business. I saw one about, go start a business, flipping phones on eBay or something silly like that. If you look all that up, like there's a lot of risk in that. It's actually starting a business and failing. Starting a business, if you want to start a business, I think there's no better place right now to be starting a business than in cryptocurrency. And I have an entire course I'm developing. I literally have written a book. I'm putting the final touches on the book right now before it goes live. I've got a video course that I'm developing right now as well. And it's all about building a business in cryptocurrency, a low risk business, being able to get started with like $100 or less, literally being able to earn passive income and really grow a business. And if you want more information about actually building a business in the cryptocurrency space, then I recommend that you come subscribe to our newsletter. But then once you subscribe to the newsletter, you're going to see a video. And that video talks to you about our paid course, where it's about really building a business, not just, participating with some online platforms to earn passive income. It's much more substantial than that. That's what the paid course is all about. And you can get more information about that. There's about 30 of us that's in that course right now, and there's new people coming on board literally every single month. And we're going to ramp it up. I mean, we'll eventually have thousands of people in that course eventually. Stay tuned for that. That's for dang sure. You don't want to miss that. Now, I want to say this. Abundance of caution when it comes to the mogul method. It's an incredible method, and it works really, really well sometimes. But there's no guarantee. These are all businesses, so any business can fail. I've seen businesses launch and fail within 2 or 3 days in this space. So that's the risk we take. No question about it. No question. But the earnings, when it goes well, they launch. And I've got high hopes for Chips. I've been watching it develop. I've been watching them talk in the Telegram. I encourage you to come down here, click on the link in the description, sign up, support the channel, and then come right here, click on Telegram, and just go read through the Telegram, and you'll see that there's a lot of thought, a lot of effort. They've applied for gaming license. They're doing everything. They sound like they're dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. They've got good support for moderators inside the Telegram. It looks like they're prepared for growth. I mean, everything looks good. So I have high hopes that this is going to be extraordinary, and it's going to be launching in the next couple of days. And there's nowhere else I've ever seen that you can earn, if it goes well, that you can earn as quick, as fast as you can using the mogul method. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. Remember, crypto equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.